Good afternoon. We are Angelo and Karen Zini. We are the chairman of the 50th Annual Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show. The show presented by campers for campers. On behalf of our organization, we would like to welcome everyone from the Eastern States Exposition, our local municipal and government officials, members of the press, and all the members of Pioneer Valley Chapter 8. Thank you all for being here and sharing this special occasion. In 1963, with an admission price of 50 cents, the first Springfield Camping and Outdoor Show opened in a portion of the Better Living Center here on the grounds of the Eastern States Exposition, and we have been here ever since. We have experienced many changes over the past 50 years, but what has remained constant is the pride, passion, and commitment the members of Pioneer Valley Chapter 8 of NAFCA feel for this show. This show is presented solely by volunteers from PVA, and we know this is what sets our show apart from all the others in the area. For 50 years, we have been building relationships with the people of the Eastern States Exposition, our exhibitors, and the public. It is these relationships that have made the Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show the biggest, the oldest, and the best. To demonstrate this point, I would like to ask Bob and Suzanne Wright to come on up for a presentation to one of our exhibitors.
Hello, I'm Bob Wright. This is my wife Suzanne. We have the honor of giving a plaque to one of our exhibitors who's been in our show since the beginning of our show. 50 years this corporation's been in our show. Travel Town Trailers of Southwick, Dave Spillane and his father Bob have been in our show since the creation of the show, and it's quite an honor. So Dave, could you come up here?
This plaque that we're presenting to you is an appreciation of your 50 years of participation in the Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show.
Just want to thank everybody from Chapter 8, my family, my father, my mother. We've been in this business a long time, and we've promoted the RV lifestyle for the last 50 years, and you're one of the main helpers of doing that. Of all the shows in New England, I hear this is one of the best run shows for all the volunteers and all the hard work that you do. My mother passed away a year ago, and so she was probably the most enthusiastic one of all three of us that were in it. My father, he's still alive, he's 86, and when I saw him today, I said, Dad, I think we're going to get an award today. We've been to the show for 50 years. And he says, do they still sell Sir Scotty's there for $7.95? I mean, now we have the biggest trailers in the show, but my father started back in 1963 with little 13-foot Scotties selling for $7.95. So, a lot of people rented them from us, and that's what got the show to where it is right now. And I'll tell you, there isn't more of a more enjoyable business to be in than being in the RV business, and all the good customers that we've made over the years and the way you run the show. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up Mr. Wayne McCary, President of the Eastern States Exposition.
Thank you very much. What a privilege it is to join you today. Not much lasts 50 years anymore. What a remarkable achievement to produce a show of this magnitude and this quality for 50 consecutive years. It's amazing, too, that the success and the professionalism of the show carried on by a successive group of volunteers. I think you folks could come in and help us run the Big E. I understand that the attendance these days is up over around 37,000 people. That makes it one of the largest year-round events at the Big E. The quality is second to none. I believe it's one of the largest shows in the Northeast United States. That's something to be very proud of, and certainly I think it's safe to say, Sue, and Sue's been here longer than I have, that you are the longest tenured partner at the Eastern States Exposition. I don't believe that we have any other partner that has been with us for 50 years. And that's a remarkable relationship, and I hope that you can look forward to another 50. At this time, I'd like to present a plaque. To give the plaque to the DeMoros, if they would please come up and accept this plaque on behalf of the association. The Eastern States Exposition congratulates the North American Family Camping Association, Pioneer Valley, Chapter number 8, on your 50th anniversary of the Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show. Thank you very, very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Wayne. Again, on behalf of Pioneer Valley Chapter 8, I'd like to welcome all of the members and all of the town officials. We are so pleased to be here to share this 50th anniversary show with you and all the vendors. We're also pleased to have worked with the Big E, such a great bunch of people for all these years. People like Sue and Robbie and Darlene, and even before them, people like Art Picorni and Shorty, who passed away a few years ago. It's a tremendous accomplishment in a time when lasting 50 years is very, very rare, even for regular corporations, let alone volunteer corporations. So, repeating what Bob or Karen said, we look forward to another 50 years of presenting the biggest, oldest, and best camping show in the Northeast. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Nicholas Boldiga, Massachusetts State Representative.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with you this afternoon, and I have to brag a little bit. I'm actually from Southwick, so I'm pleased to see that Southwick was recognized today for their efforts, and we know where the trailers are, so great work. And actually our residents of Agawam as well, so I'm happy to be here today. But I think 50 years is a testament that we can all put a milestone like that. We think about it and realize that it goes a long way with the Big E. The Eastern States Exposition has really worked to create relationships, the customer care and the service, and that's why all of you are here today, is because of the Big E, the volunteerism. It goes a long way, just not in the Big E alone, but also in our communities. So I know that everyone out here has worked in their communities, and that's a great thing to carry forward. And thank you so much. I hope the 4 days is successful, and the weather should be great. There's been no snow this year, so congratulations and thank all of you.
Well, on behalf of Angela and myself, I would like to thank everybody for giving us the honor of chairing the 50th show. It's been wonderful. The committee, we've had the best committee. I know other chairmen say that, but we've had the best committee. Okay, and I'd like to thank all of you for coming, taking time out of your day to help celebrate with us. So it's getting to be about that time. Everybody's got to get back to work, okay? Again, thank you so much for coming and have a great show.